Made from American white oak, they play a crucial role in the whiskey-making process, adding flavor and color to the drink. But how is wood transformed into one of the most valued containers in the world? We visit the largest cooperage in the United States to discover how the iconic Jack Daniel's barrels are made. Barrels have been used for centuries to store and transport liquids, especially wine, whiskey, and other spirits. Unlike other containers that may alter the contents over time, wood allows for natural aging, adding unique aromas and flavors. Their cylindrical structure, made of wooden staves and metal hoops, ensures strength and durability thanks to their ability to breathe and seal. Barrels remain the preferred method for storing and aging some of the world's most cherished beverages. All Jack Daniel's barrels are made at the Brown-Forman Cooperage in Kentucky, 370 kilometers north of the distillery. For over 65 years, this cooperage has been producing barrels, and Jack Daniel's has relied on them as their main supplier throughout that time. Each barrel is built traditionally, assembling its wooden parts without screws or glue to avoid interfering with its essential function. They are made from American white oak and play a fundamental role in the whiskey-making process, being responsible for 100% of its color and between 40% and 50% of its flavor. The barrel doesn't just store the liquid, it ages and enhances it during maturation. The alcohol extracts compounds from the wood, such as tannins and lignin, which give it flavor and color. The workers responsible for making these barrels are known as coopers. The production process takes place in different areas, including the wood yard, sawmill, assembly area, toasting room, oven, and testing department. This cooperage produces approximately 2,000 handcrafted barrels per day. The entire plant operates using generators fueled by waste wood and sawdust. After about 6 months at the factory, the wood is completely dried and sent to the sawmill, where planks pass through a series of machines that cut them into strips called staves. The wood is then sanded to ensure a perfect fit and avoid gaps. The staves go through a planer that reduces their thickness to about 2.5 centimeters. In the next phase, a special machine with rotating blades removes excess material from the ends of the staves, making them wider in the center so that the barrel takes on its characteristic shape, with a smaller diameter at the ends than in the middle. They used only white oak because it is stronger and more durable than other types of wood. A machine called the rounder cuts the wood into a circular shape, creating the barrel lid, also known as the head. Each barrel requires 2 heads, one for the top and one for the bottom. The barrel head then goes into a machine called the charring tunnel, where gas burners scorch the wood. This process not only changes the wood's appearance but also enhances the whiskey's color, flavor, and aroma. Workers coat the edge of the head with liquid beeswax, helping it fit tightly into the barrel body. A worker known as the spot man inspects the staves coming off the production line before they move to the assembly area. Here, the staves are placed into a hoop to hold the barrel upright. Barrel assemblers work with strict production goals, displayed on giant LED screens. They select staves of different widths to use the fewest pieces possible, reducing the number of joints and potential leakage points. The staves must be joined carefully. If pulled too hard, the dry wood can break apart. A conveyor belt places temporary metal hoops around the barrel to hold it together. The structure consists of 31 irregularly shaped wooden pieces, carefully selected by hand. Their arrangement is crucial. If too many narrow staves are grouped together, the barrel could deform. Next, the barrels pass through a steam shower for about 25 minutes at 65 degrees Celsius. This process softens the wood, allowing for final shaping and the placement of the metal hoops without breaking the staves. Workers remove the barrel and replace the top and bottom hoops with stronger ones, hammering them into place. Without these hoops, the barrel would fall apart. The wood creaks under the intense pressure that forces the staves together, but there must be no gaps between them, or the barrel would leak. The newly assembled barrels move into the toasting room, a restricted area where cameras are not allowed. Here, They undergo a proprietary Jack Daniel's process designed to enhance whiskey flavor. The barrels are exposed to fire for 45 minutes to bring out the wood's flavors and aromas in a process known as toasting. As they leave the toasting room, the wood takes on a golden hue, which contributes to the whiskey's flavor profile during aging. Employees use mirrors to check that the toasting is even. Once ready, the barrels move to a massive machine called the buffalo. This mechanism grips the barrels with iron bars and secures them while 2 additional temporary hoops are added in the center. The machine then spins them using centrifugal force to press the staves tightly against the metal hoops. Finally, a high-pressure lathe with nearly 1,000 tons of force secures the structure. Next, the barrels move on to the most spectacular stage of production, charring. A conveyor belt guides them into a steel furnace equipped with 8 powerful burners. The barrels pass over a gas flame that ignites inside each one, charring the interior. They are exposed to intense flames for about 25 seconds, giving the whiskey its golden color and smoky flavor. As they exit the furnace, the fire is extinguished with a jet of water. This process, which chars about 150 barrels per hour, requires maximum focus and precision. Workers must carefully monitor every detail to avoid errors that could compromise safety and product quality. Next, a machine removes the iron hoop from each end. A worker pours about 4 liters of water into the barrel to cool it after charring. After this, permanent hoops are placed on the barrels using specialized machines that secure the staves. These barrels hold their shape purely through pressure. A worker then uses a laser-guided drill to make a hole at the strongest point of the barrel, where the whiskey will be filled and extracted. The barrels are then filled with air and water to perform pressure tests, allowing workers to detect leaks. If defects such as holes, cracks, or faulty joints are found, the barrel is sent to a cooper for repair. In the final stage of production, the bung is removed, and the airflow from the barrel is checked. Once all tests are passed, the barrel receives the seal of approval and is considered ready for immediate use. The barrels are now ready to go to the distillery, where they will be filled with Jack Daniel's whiskey. It is crucial that the barrels are used as soon as they are finished, as remaining empty for too long causes the wood to dry out, weakening the structure and loosening the metal hoops. That's why barrels leave the cooperage within hours. Every day, 8 trucks head south to the distillery, where the whiskey awaits to begin its aging process. The cooperage delivers the barrels directly to the Jack Daniel's factory, where workers inspect each one because any defect or hole could cause liquid loss before they reach the distillery. Every day, 5 to 10 leaking barrels must be repaired. The barrels weigh over 45 kilograms, so employees must move them carefully using a system of rails, trailers, and forklifts. Each barrel holds approximately 212 liters and takes about a minute to fill. The barrels will then rest for 4 to 7 years to age before being bottled. Like the video if you enjoyed it and share it with someone who might find it interesting. Also, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications to keep learning.